Why is motor sparking a major issue in high-speed machines? To answer this question and give you its solution, I will be salvaging a motor from a vacuum cleaner with similar issues. Time to open the filter. Let's put some WD-40 into the screw slots. The thing is that these screws are really tight, like even after placing WD-40 they are still not coming out easily. I can see the motor now. Oh, the first one is out, the last one. Finally. This is a universal motor and it's from a vacuum cleaner, as you already know. This is the suction side, and at the back, as you can see, is the cooling fan. So there are a number of plates for cooling up the armature and the stator windings because it gets really hot since it is designed to run at 15 to 20,000 RPM. Now this is my 24 volts DC power supply variable, and I'm going to use this power supply to test this universal motor. So here I'm giving you a close up on the connections. Moving on to the next one, and oh. So guys, to be 100% sure for the question if this motor is actually working or not, I will have to test it on 240 volts AC home socket supply. After so much safety, I'm still scared. Okay. Whoa. It is working. You saw sparking once again. Whoa. So the armature is getting shorted at such a high voltage, which means there is definitely some huge problem with the motor, which I will have to solve. Whoa. See, so much spark. So let's open it further and look for the problem. This video is sponsored by JLC PCB, where you can order high quality PCBs by simply visiting their website and clicking on order now, after which you will have to upload the Gerber file available on your PC and then simply choosing from the options like the type of the base material, number of layers, quantity, thickness, colors, etc. And after that, save it to cart. Then open view card and simply check out. Here on close-up, you can see the quality of the PCBs that they manufacture, and I'm really satisfied with it. So check it out from the link in the description. Now guys, if you have a closer look at the motor, you can see the stator and the rotor. Everything is so neat and shiny and robust. Let's open it further. So here is the close-up on the cooling fan. Looks nice and shiny. Finally, let's remove the brush slots. Wow. Seems like there is a broken edge. Now, on close inspection, it's clear that the commutator bars are in bad shape. So, for repairing it, I searched this problem on YouTube and found some videos in which it was shown that by simply cleaning up the commutator surface and the in-between areas of the commutator bars, they solved the sparking problem easily. So, let's try that. Next in some videos we can also see them cleaning up the brush surfaces. So here I'm doing that too. And now, after completing all of that, it's finally time to assemble the motor back as it was before for testing it. So I've completed all the connections and the assembly is also complete. Finally, it is time to test it. Okay. The result is clear. It didn't work at all. Since a lot of videos on YouTube are only for monetization purpose with no thought to the precious time of their audience. So anyways, here you can see that I'm cutting out a portion of my motor surface to show you a better inside view of what is happening. Time to run it again. Okay. Now, this problem is not because of the simple dirt accumulation on the commutator bars or in between it, but because of the shorting armature windings. This usually occurs because of the insulation breakdown, and there are many reasons for it. Number 1. Overheating despite of the presence of the cooling fan. Number 2. Mechanical stress that can occur because of the physical vibrations that are faced by the armature winding when it is rotating at high speed. Number 3. Electrical high voltage spikes and surges can also break down your winding insulation. Number 4. The age of your motor, because the winding insulations can go bad over time naturally. Lastly, number 5. Moisture or chemical exposures can also be the reason for it. Now, time to practically prove it here. Please note that minor sparking is not considered a problem. Now, here is the top part of my vacuum cleaner, and on the label, as you can see, it says 1000 watts. The home socket voltage, as you can see, is around 240 to 250 volts AC. Now, considering the power factor as 0.9, the maximum possible current should be 4 to 4.5 amperes AC. Now let's test the actual current that it is drawing right now, and as you can see that it is drawing more than double, and that too when it is not loaded. Also, this double current indicates twice more power consumption, thus making it a 2000 watts motor instead of the initial 1000 watts. So where is this extra power going? And the damage I showed you on my carbon brush earlier, that was also because the armature was drawing more than double the current, so the brushes were under excessive heating pressure which they could not handle. So this type of problem cannot be simply solved by sandpaper, and the only true solution is to replace the armature or rewind it. And this will be covered in my next video if you people take an interest in this one. Now, there's this important announcement. I've started these daily quizzes to refresh your knowledge on engineering topics like motors, generators, electronics, etc. And it feels really good to see you all participating so much actively in it. And well done to all those who have given correct answers. Please note that if some of you have still not received any quiz notification from me, make sure that you have subscribed my channel and have turned on all notifications, and therefore check out where you stand. Also, in total I have 3 channels now. The first one is my main Mr. Electron channel, the second one is the Mr. Electron Alternator channel, and the third one is my Mr. Electron Hindi channel that I have just started. So if you are a Hindi viewer, make sure that you go and subscribe. On top of all this, I have also launched my patrons membership page, which means that from now on, if you have queries or you want to take a deeper dive into the topic that I cover through my videos, then this page is for you. So make sure that you check out its membership perks. Although you can also become my member here on YouTube for all my channels by simply clicking on the join button. Next is my WhatsApp channel, which is going to combine the content for all my channels on a single platform. So make sure that you try it now. Bye bye.